Opioid overdose deaths in Arizona increased by 34% in 1 year. Fentanyl is considered a synthetic opioid that can be 50 to 100 times stronger than morphine. Faith Abercrombie followed up on the new legalization of fentanyl drug testing strips.
From October 2019 to October 2020, the CDC reported synthetic opioid deaths increasing by 93% in Arizona. The synthetic opioid fentanyl is often unknowingly laced in other drugs. There are a number of efforts to combat deaths due to a fentanyl overdose, including drug analysis strips. Up until May, the distribution of these strips was illegal in Arizona, but now a new law is giving hope to people trying to prevent more deaths.
It is, as I suspected, a very clear positive for fentanyl.
Within minutes, a fentanyl test strip showed these street drugs are laced with the potent synthetic.
We see it being mixed into stimulants like cocaine and methamphetamine, and fentanyl is a completely different effect on the body.
This test was not always legal. In 2019, when we first met Kathy, she was handing test strips out with a harm reduction group.
If for some reason some policeman comes to me and said, whatever you're doing is illegal, I would say, fine, take me to jail.
Today, thanks to a number of laws signed by Governor Ducey in May, these strips, along with clean needles and syringes, can legally be distributed.
Take me to jail. Just go take me to jail. It's like, oh my God, did I say that? But that's what I felt. You know, everybody deserves a life.
Even though these items are now legal, the stigma still exists. Kathy is a harm reduction volunteer who asked us not to show her face.
My initial reason for even looking into this was because a family member became addicted to opiates after he was prescribed.
I never dreamed I would be trapped in something like this.
Kathy's son Justin was prescribed opiates after breaking both of his wrists. The initial prescription led to further drug use.
When I started getting sick because I didn't have them, I didn't even understand why. I had no idea. So then when they took me off the Dilaudids, I'm still getting sick, so now I have to buy them off the street.
Justin and other harm reduction advocates say the legalization of these strips could have the potential of changing and possibly saving someone's life.
Harm reduction is just a basic human right, and because there's so much stigma around drug use, people don't think about it as a human right. But it is.
According to a study done by Johns Hopkins, about 70% of drug users would change their behavior if they knew fentanyl was present. In the studio, Faith Abercrombie, Cronkite News.